Everyone's screaming that the sports card market is dead. You see the negativity everywhere. I myself have posted some things like this before, but they're wrong. What's happening right now is a bit more complicated, and if you don't understand it, you're going to keep losing money. Now, was there a bubble? Of course there was. We had a COVID bubble. That was speculative. No one can out-argue that. It was fueled by stimulus money, a gambling mentality, grading mania, FOMO, boredom, all the teams, they weren't playing at the time. And then we had this new brand of influencer rise up and pump things. You don't see as much of that anymore as we did before. But that already popped. It popped in like 21, 22. So why does everything still feel so bad? Well, we've got a few problems. There's a bit of an overproduction problem with the modern print runs. There's just limitless parallels. The grading economics have changed. There's too many slabs and, there aren't as many idiots paying premiums anymore. The idiots have left. They've either left the hobby entirely or hobbies entirely. Some have gone to sneakers. Some have gone on to take jobs and do other things. I myself have several friends that were big into this. From 19 to like 22, they're gone. They're like long gone. Some of them are doing some Pokemon, but they're mostly gone. They have the PC, but they're not doing the flipping stuff anymore. So you have less liquidity of idiots. There's fragmented demand, which I'm going to expand upon in a minute, where you have GOATs and iconic cards that are doing really well. And then you have random ultra-modern hype pieces that just go right to the graveyard. Interest rates matter. We can tie this to the macro environment. Speculation tends to die when money's not free, and it's not free right now. All right, so we got a 2-lane highway. On lane A, we've got a stable collecting market. GOATs, vintage, scarce inserts, truly rare modern stuff, historically relevant stuff. These retain value better because they're a hybrid of nostalgia and a store of value. Lane B, you have the casino market. That's where you find all the prospects, the ultra-modern hype, the manufactured scarcity with the numbers, the breaking ecosystem, and that never recovers like people hope. So is the hobby dead? No, the hype era is dead, but the hobby is not. Somewhat returned to like a collector-first ecosystem, not an easy money machine. The money machines are there. They're even at casinos. These I don't even want to get into it. And then Courtyard and Arena Club with their online stuff, also casinos. But now there's more controlled optimism. You have better content creators emerging. You've even had Jeff Wilson say that he will never recommend buying a card again because all his old clips, he's just getting burned. Like on all his old recommendations. He wasn't the only one, You'll hear me make some calls every now and then, like I believe Skybox Prototype is rare because there's as many as Star Cards, and those are much rarer than 86 Fleer, and I feel like it's a good buy. I'm getting that set autographed, but I'm never, ever going to tell you to go do it. And as I said before, the casuals have left. Serious collectors remain. You can't fool serious collectors. Again, that's one lane. The other lane is still there, and that lane is nuts. That's where, that lane's like Mario Kart. There's banana peels and gold mushrooms and just craziness happening. The lane I'm in is just it's like a Cadillac. It's just kind of rolling along at 40 to 60 miles an hour. Mario Kart is fun, but I prefer my lane for investments. The other thing is we're seeing businesses adapt. A lot of businesses enter the space. Some have left. The fractional ownership one that Alt attempted has left. Alt's still here. But there are price corrections, but I think that means it's going to be healthier in the long term. So smart collectors right now, don't buy lottery modern stuff unless it's fun. You need to focus on scarcity over hype, focus on cards with a story and meaning and relevance. Doesn't have to be a 52 mantle, but find something with those three. Be patient. I said this in another video. Always have an exit plan. Is there a buyer of this card if you intend to sell it? If you intend to keep it, do your kids want it? It's everything in between. Have an exit plan. If you treat this hobby with a strategy, not a gambling addiction, you'll be fine. Thanks, everyone.